We're live.
Hey, we're live. Happy New Year, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
We're back.
Yeah.
2026. All right. So today I am hosting, and what we're going to be doing is taking a look or having a discussion on AI. And we did touch on this a little bit when we did our chat GPT Rate My Flip. But we're just going to dive in a little bit deeper. But before we do that, I just want to give everybody an opportunity to introduce themselves. So we'll start with on my screen. I'm on the right, but we're going to start with Yvonne. She's top left.
Okay. Well, I'll move on from Statement Designs wherever you find me, on the right or on the left. So I do furniture flipping, and I do thrift flips and all kinds of fun crafty things too. And besides having the Statement Designs channel, I also have the Tuesday Talk channel. I have had my stuff in a shop, which I decided I was moving out of the shop at the end of the month. And then they decided they were closing. So that's abbreviating so 17th, I believe, is the last date. So I'm getting my furniture all put into different consignment shops and really redefining my business again. So I'm just kind of excited about moving things sort of online. So I'm excited about tonight's topic because I actually had some help with AI today, but not visual help, but just kind of words. It really was great.
Yeah, very good.
Awesome. The evolution of Statement Designs.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, everybody. I'm Crystal. I am the Crafty Creech DIYs and furniture flips. I have been flipping furniture for about 13, 14-ish years now. It's my favorite. I love doing it. I really just fairly recently started transitioning more to like furniture art with the blending and the decoupage paper maybe 4-ish years ago now, 4 or 5-ish, not quite sure. Time goes by so fast. We're already in 2026. But I also love thrifting and crafting. I'm a reseller, so I love finding cool, unique things out there in the world.
I'm Dar from DIYs by Dar. I have been doing furniture art for the last 4 years. I've been an artist most of my life, but my profession was NR, and I am now retired and have time to play. So I am a Made by Marley brand ambassador for their decoupage paper company, and they do have stamps and stencils now, which is really cool. So I'm dabbling with them as well. And I would say I take more of a maximalist artist approach to most of the things that I do at this point for some reason, and I don't know why, but I do because it's so fun. So I'm more in it for let's make this the artiest thing that is just jaw-dropping instead of something like let's just paint it and flip it.
Artist. I like that word.
Okay, and I'm Mara. I'm the cruise director tonight. So hope you enjoyed this presentation of AI. I got into just furniture flipping in 2020 when everybody was stuck home during COVID. And of course, we all spent time surfing our phones. And I came across a video and I was like, oh, this looks pretty interesting. I'm going to try it. And I was so afraid to put paint on a piece of furniture. It was like overwhelming me. I don't know why. Look back on it now, and it's like, well, if it doesn't, work out, you just paint over it. So
yeah.
Anyway. I just really loved it. And then I started with the whole YouTube thing, which was a completely different animal in itself, making videos. So anyway, this is more of a hobby for me. I do have a full-time job, and I work for the Department of the Air Force, and I'm training manager out at Shepherd Air Force Base. But on the weekends, I'm full furniture. So let's get into this today. I think one of the reasons why we're going to be talking about AI is that we have a challenge coming up in February, and it is the what is it? AI Make Me Pretty
Yes.
challenge, and I'm co-hosting that. There you go. Create My Flip, and giving it a romantic flair. So some people were saying, well, how are we actually going to do this? And we're just going to try to give you some ideas on how you can use AI to, to generate that. So the first thing I want to do, though, is ask everybody. Let's see, this is our slideshow. That should all be up. I want to ask everybody, when you think of AI, are you a Rosie from the Jetsons? Or are you the Terminator? I mean, Rosie would be that. Does everybody remember Rosie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So when you think of AI, is it a helpful tool, a helpful, friendly tool, or is it a scary,
Oh, I love this, Molly.
a scary apocalyptic disaster?
I don't know. You saw what I did to that printer. It could end badly.
So I just
I
wanted
think
to.
it's both.
I agree.
Because it's like it is helpful, but my fear is not knowing how to use it. My fear is that it's going to disintegrate my brain.
Okay. It's going to zap you through the screen or something.
Yeah, it's like I'm going to depend on it, and I'm not going to be able to put two words together eventually.
Yeah, that's like totally legitimate. I agree.
Well, that's just like kids today. They have to use a calculator because they depended on that and they never really learned it in school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to depend on this to help me design. Am I going to lose my design abilities?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So what's everybody saying? Rosie, hands up for Rosie.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in the middle.
Terminator.
Bonnie's on, and she said she's with Dar.
Yeah.
What are you, Terminator, Dar?
The Darminator.
Are you Terminator? Okay.
I don't know. I think I'm going to say Rosie, but I'm also afraid it's going to like come after us one day and
Gretchen
rule
says,
the world.
"Perfect question. Loved Rosie, but I confess I think of the Terminator. But I do sometimes use it. I just have to get over the 80s movies that taught me fear. Do you want to play a game?"
I know where that came from. Well, in this case, I have used AI a lot. And, when I first heard about it, I thought Terminator, but, I'm kind of more Rosie lately. So,
Okay.
yeah, so let's get into the next slide. So, just what is AI? It's just the capability of computer systems to learn and reason and solve problems, perceive information, make decisions in ways that are similar to humans. That's right now, obviously. And that, it includes tools to help us understand language, identify objects, recommend ideas, or create content like text or images. And I think that furniture flipping is going to really weigh in heavily with that create content. And so how does AI actually do this? And I went right to AI and I said, how do we actually do this? And when you ask a question in AI, it actually goes out to the web, and it also has curated content. So the web content's going to be, your live, your real-time feedback. Then for your internal processes like your creative or your conversational or your just general information, just general tasks, I mean, that is actually curated or I think just program built, if that makes any sense. So, so when you go on AI, it's pulling from two sources. And then I'll get into a little bit where I think AI actually learns from you when you start using it, and it may store it somewhere. I don't know, but I'm thinking it does. Okay. So, let's see, what do I have here? This is, oh yeah. So AI doesn't really create the flip for you. You have to do the input for it. You have to, direct it. I need a chair, and it needs to have flames coming out of it, or, I need it in this background color or something like that. It can be general though. And so in this case, I said, okay, so I'm partnering with AI to create something. And I put this in, in the generator, and I say, hey, I need an image that shows how I use AI to create, and we're a partnership, and this is the image that AI created for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And the Rosie versus Terminator image was something that AI also correct.
What?
Mhm. Yep. I just said, hey, I need an image for, and I said what I was doing, a PowerPoint presentation where Rosie and the Terminator are in the image, and that's what it gave me. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So, when you start using it, you kind of expand your horizons on what else can I do with this?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. Right. To generate maybe like, I don't know, like a writer's block situation. If you're having trouble, I know sometimes that happens with me. I feel like, oh, I don't know what to do with this. Like and then the piece sits in my garage for 2, 3, 4, 5 years sometimes before I can figure out the perfect thing to do to it.
yeah. So then, just kind of a funny story. I had an AI in the training environment, training that I had to attend. And I was like, they would frame a question, and then you would have to pretend that you were this individual, and then you would have to provide some kind of feedback. And then I was putting in there, I was really messing with it hard. I said, and when you provide your answer, please provide it in Valley Girl talk, and it came back Valley Girl talk.
Yes.
And so that's not necessarily shocking. What was shocking was that it was just getting more and more out of hand. I was, making it do all this stuff. And finally it said to me, that is not the purpose of this exercise. And I was like, I just got the smackdown from AI. So
Oh
anyway.
my God, it put you in your place.
Yep.
Oh
So
my
anyway,
That's funny.
that is there's a story. So one of the things that I have used AI to do recently is that I want to provide plans for a headboard. So what I did was I gave it kind of some parameters. Hey, it should look like this. And I had something generated in PowerPoint or whatever. And it's not quite where I want it to be yet. Sometimes you have to work with AI a little bit to get what you want. When this came out, it was more squished. I had to elongate it. And it's missing the top view, and it's also missing the perspective view. But to be honest, I didn't provide that. So here's one way that you could potentially use AI. So here's another thing that I did. For this and only this presentation, I went out to Facebook Marketplace and I said, oh, here's a coffee table. So what could I do with this coffee table? And I also went out and pulled this image just right off the internet. So, hey, I can hear you. Anyway. So I pulled this I pulled this image off the internet, just pasted it in along with my image of the coffee table. And I told AI, I need a mock-up with the steampunk image on the coffee table with complementary paint colors on the legs, and add gears and accoutrements for aesthetics. And this is what it gave me.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, I almost contacted that person immediately and ran down there and got that because that's
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah.
I would
Hmm.
buy that. But that's just me. I like steampunk stuff. So
Yeah.
that was another use. So literally I didn't buy an app for this or anything. I used something that we all have on our computers. So I didn't have to pay or anything. So I'm going to show you that a little bit later today. Okay. And then for our upcoming challenge, I thought, well, here's an idea. I have this decoupage paper that I saw in Zazzle that I really liked. And I told it to give me a mock-up of the decoupage paper on the top and sides of the coffee table or cart table and add complementary green colors to the base. So, you got to be a little specific with it. And this is what it gave me.
Wow.
Oh
So
boy.
here's the before on one side and then the after is on the other.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
Yep. So so this is kind of what we're going to get into and what we're going to be working with today. All right. So that is the end of this slideshow. I didn't want this to be all about a slideshow.
Yeah.
So, somebody closed it for me. Thank you. All right. So some of the ways that that we're going to be seeing, what I think we're going to be seeing in furniture flipping with AI, or some of the uses would be like design mock-ups, which you just saw how I did that, on the PowerPoint. I'll give you a demonstration, but you can test colors in AI. Like like say I just generated that cart and that green color was awful. I could go out and just add some green color, like, get a swatch or whatever and say, AI, please add this color, and it will, present it in that color. And then talk like a Valley girl. Anyway, you can also do staging. I used AI to stage a Harry Potter. What did I do? That cabinet, the Ollivander's cabinet, and it had like the background. That was AI generated, and all I did was put my image in and say, make this look like it's in Hogwarts or whatever, and that's what it came out of. Okay.
Yeah.
One of the other things we can do is trend forecasting, and that's just like asking AI, what is selling on Facebook Marketplace in my area?
Oh. That's
Like,
cool.
what are the best sellers? And I have not tried this yet. What are the best sellers? What sells quickly? What seems to stay on? Is there a price point? So that's something that you guys could try.
Jenna has a question.
Oh, okay.
She says she's
Sure.
curious if you put the same exact prompts onto a phone and on a computer, if it would give you the exact same results.
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's not phone, like literally. And this would be, I would caution, if somebody generated something in AI and they loved it, and then they didn't download the image, you go back later and you ask them the same exact thing, the same exact way, it's going to give you something different. And you're going to be confused by that. So just realize that it's literally pulling things from live, plus it's curated. And the live environment is changing all the time, if you think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that live environment is moving all the time, and it's really hard to get. And even if you say, hey, I want that image that you gave me before, it can't. At least for me, it hasn't been able to do that.
Okay. So if you like it, save it.
That's right. Download it. Put it in your downloads.
Okay.
So I'm glad.
Like Gretchen said, some of the issues she has is like it's creating drawers, and the last pick took away a drawer.
Yeah.
And she said she needs more practice. You know what? It's honestly, I don't use it that much, or use it in the way you're presenting. But I do use it in my PixArt app, and I will tell it to do this. But my thing is, when I take the picture initially of what I'm staging, like if it's a white piece, I want to make sure it's not against something white. Or if it's a brown piece, then there's a brown cabinet right beside it. It's going to latch onto that and add it. So I think that's why it just kind of
You
has
got
a
to be
mind of
like
its
really specific, I think, with your prompts. I think that
Yeah.
helps. Is that right, Mara? I mean, I'm not really.
Yeah, and sometimes, but also what I found, and this was kind of some of the tips that that I was going to give at the end, but just to let you know that since we're here now and we are talking about it, sometimes AI can bog down, and so the more, like, say it gives you an image, you're like, oh, make the same image, but make it this color and add this and do that to that image. The more times you do that, the wonkier it gets. So sometimes
Okay.
you just gotta close the conversation and start again. You know,
Okay.
and anything that you kind of like, save it.
Perfect advice. That's great advice. Okay.
My tests actually offer.
right. Gretchen says her tests actually offer exact paint brands and colors, not to mention how to sell it with pictures, descriptions, and amounts. Jeez,
Oh, very
it's very
good.
helpful.
What are you using?
So I haven't used that yet. So
Yeah, are you using Chat GPT too? Am I saying that? Chat GPT. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Is that the one that you're using too, Gretchen? Is Chat GPT the one we're talking about right now specifically, or is there something different AI app that you are using? Okay, it is.
okay.
ChatGPT.
I found that Chat GPT takes me in loops. It keeps asking me questions and questions and questions.
Okay.
And I find that Copilot, I think my Microsoft Copilot is much easier to navigate, and it doesn't keep asking me ridiculous questions and time me out.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I haven't used really any of them. I've tried PixArt a little bit. But I was finding it kept changing my image. But I mean, like, it's like you said, it could be getting bogged down or something like that. But I don't know. I need more practice. I need more experience with it. I know you are the girl to talk to, Mara.
The most I've used any AI with any pictures is on Canva, because Canva, it does have these capabilities to do this. I mean, you can make your own website off of Canva, and I haven't really dug into it anymore, but Canva's been pretty straightforward on what way you need to go to do whatever. But that's just backgrounds and setting stuff up in an area. That's not really changing, your furniture at all,
Yeah.
or designing your furniture. I'm not sure if Canva has it. They may.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. And then, okay, so another thing that you can use it for is material sourcing, and I have done this. So let's just say, like, I need a certain, I don't know, I was looking for a certain type of hardware, and I put in Chat GPT, can I source this? Is this local in Wichita Falls? Is this something I can find in Wichita Falls? And it gave me some options of some stores that I could look, check out. So that was I'm
See, I don't feel like,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just don't feel like that's a whole lot different than a Google search, because lots of times, like if I'm looking for, I don't know, like fancy molding, we'll say, or something, I'll put in fancy molding near me, and I think it, searches the same way. I mean, maybe differently, searches differently, but I think I get results that way too. But
yeah,
I don't know.
So yeah, and I don't know. I have not had it ever take me to like Amazon, but maybe, but I have tried it. It wasn't as successful. Then storytelling and branding. You're probably thinking, what? But I have actually used AI to create thumbnails, which, if you saw the thumbnail for this this AI channel or
Episode.
yeah, that was generated by AI. I said, I need a dresser that looks like it's in the Matrix, or that AI generated it. And that's what came out. And then it also helped me with the title. I said, hey, I'm going to be doing the Flippin' Bunch presentation, and it's a YouTube video or YouTube collaborate. Oh my gosh, a YouTube podcast, and this is going to be our discussion. And so it kind of gave me some parameters, and it gave me a mock-up. It's just that I changed a little bit to make it the way I wanted it, which is, again, AI isn't going to do everything for you, but we've talked about how it can do descriptions, and then that's good for outreach.
Yeah.
Then community engagement, such as polls or ideas, or naming a challenge. And I've used it again to, hey, what is the best name that we can use for the upcoming challenge, the AI Make Me Pretty challenge. So we've done that. And just a second, I need to kind of, okay, got it.
That's really cool. I was writing an email today, and I was, I won't say it was a difficult email to send, but I was sending it to someone who's ill, but I also wanted to express that I cared about that, was praying for them, but also that I had a business question. So it was I didn't want them to think that I was insensitive to their illness by asking them a question, but by the same time, so anyway, I had composed what I thought. And then in my Gmail, now it says try AI, version or whatever. I did it for 2 emails today, and I was like, both times, like, heck yeah, I really liked it. I was very impressed with it.
Well, because when you're writing something, you're like, like, hey, I really hope you're doing well, and I hope your family's doing well, and I hope your situation with your house flood went well, and we have 1,000 ands.
Yeah.
All together, and it does it quite professionally. So
Yeah.
Right. Or I, if you're trying to write like, something about yourself to present, then it's like, want to
Right.
be I, and then I, and then I.
Yeah.
So a
Absolutely.
lot of times I'll do my script. That say I'm going to do my my video, and I'll type my script out for my video. Sometimes I add more, sometimes I'm not. I run it through AI now, so that cleans it up. So I'm not saying I every single time. So there's another use. So
Just edit.
So does anybody else have any other examples of how we see AI changing the furniture flipping industry? Then maybe some that we haven't talked about yet.
Oh, I think it would work really well for some, people that live in larger cities and have a greater access to different furnitures, and you've got a bigger turnover in what you're flipping, and then you would be able to do more with your phone, like, and save it, and then purchase that piece and put it in your storage. But like for me, being a maximalist, oh boy, I don't know how I may be able to just get the base part down of a piece, and then all that other stuff I do, there's no way an AI could know what my mind's thinking. No way.
You don't even know half the time.
No, I don't even know I had a time until I see like something.
More.
But, maybe
More.
put your foot out, the door to what direction you might want to go with color.
Yeah.
And even the decoupage paper, I think, is a really great idea, maybe where you want to put it on a piece, because it can totally give you a different idea of what you want to do. So I could see maybe that, like for me personally, that being a benefit just to start that process of where I might want to go with the piece. But that would be more like on my laptop at home, and not, taking a picture of a piece out in the field where I'm doing a lot of pieces that I'm turning over.
Right.
And I think it's going to be different for each and every one of us and what we feel comfortable with. But I think it's something that we can't annoy.
Yeah.
So something that we can't. annoyed. Oh no, I'm going to get the Harry Potty Award.
So
Can't ignore.
Ronnie says, Glenda and Jeannie, it's like a Made by Marley reunion.
Well, Jeannie just commented that she used AI to do her Facebook Marketplace, and I think she might have meant her description. I think that's
Yeah.
right. And I have done that as well. So, and and on those fancier descriptions, I've actually on Facebook Marketplace have had less response than just, hey, here it is. This is how much it is. This is the dimensions.
I know I have mixed feelings on the Facebook Marketplace because I've had some people that have read the description, but I feel like most people really don't. You put all that information in there, located in Burlington, Michigan. They still ask you, where is this located? Or,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh my God, did you read it? Like,
Yeah.
so
Well,
annoying.
you
See above.
vidIQ does some of that for you.
Yeah.
I still have not gotten rid of my vidIQ.
Yeah,
But
that's
we'll see,
AI too, because I know they're
It's
even
all AI in there. It's
Yeah.
all AI in there. And
the
they'll
future.
rewrite your description. They'll find and pull all your tags for you. I have not had luck with their YouTube thumbnail, other than when I upload my thumbnail's uploaded. It tells me how crappy it is, and I'm only getting 40% on it. And I've got to change it.
Me too.
So there's a lot of statistics in there. Some of those statistics you can get right out of YouTube Studio, but I don't think YouTube Studio can rewrite your description of your video yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Bronny's saying something here that I totally have to speak to, because it's just like she said, isn't that the fun part of the creative process, is seeing where the pieces take you? It is for me anyway, and that's what brings me the joy. I have to say, when you were showing and I will admit and agree wholeheartedly that those pieces were magnificent. The steampunk locomotive and the tea cart, they were both fantastic, but it made me so sad because it was like, oh, I love that when I'm doing the process and then I decide to add, gold or something, and then that, makes it better, it just, and then to present something like that, it's like, where's the joy in saying, yeah, that was my work. I did it. I feel like it's just not from the heart. And what we're doing here, for the most part,
That's a whole nother can of worms, because they're even talking about creating another somewhat like a YouTube type channel where you cannot use any type of AI in it at all, because you don't know what you're seeing, I mean, I think for artists where we're creating something, but we're using that as a tool, it's got to be much different than somebody taking and just creating something that's completely AI.
Yeah.
Now, as an example, the other day I was trying to make a quick video for just a sale purpose, with me closing the shop. I was trying to make this video that was a door closing with the picture of my shop behind it. I was racking my brain trying to make that happen. And I probably should have tried that, because in a situation like that, I feel like that is helpful. And like the graphic that you made, like that AI made for tonight's thumbnail, I mean, I just think those are great applications. But as far as doing the furniture, I'm with Ronnie. It makes me sad.
Jeannie has a great point here too, because she says she also uses other creators' art to get inspiration. So I guess, I mean, because I've done that plenty of times before too. So I mean, I mean, you looking at it from that perspective, it's kind of similar to looking at it as AI designing your piece. I mean, you still get an idea, but you can always change it and, go your own way and let your creativity flow as you're doing the piece. You just have something in your mind, how you want it to look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause
what
I
did they
think
say
it's
about
ridiculous.
like best laid plans? You know how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here are some of the things that I had on the list. If I had backgrounds, and we've seen AI generating backgrounds, different backgrounds, and I think we did touch on that. Enhancing images. Have you seen the one where they can enhance your looks, make you look 40 years younger?
I want that one.
Color adjustments. Like say that you've taken an image and you realize on your phone that you need a thumbnail of the before, but all your before images are really too dark or whatever. You could possibly run it through AI and say, hey, I need this to be brighter. And then here's another thing that I have done with AI is I had a piece that had glass in it and I was getting that reflection back from the glass. I ran that image through AI and I said, remove the glare. And it came out really well. And then
Wow. You gave it like a command, remove the glare.
remove the glass now. No. And then the other thing that I just kind of wanted to throw out there, and it's always in the background, especially for those of us that use YouTube, is the algorithm. AI is monitoring that algorithm, I'm sure. So it might be a program, but I have a feeling there's AI involved as well. So those are just
What
some.
Ronnie says here is that it would be helpful for commission work. And that's what Jenna uses Bristles AI for.
Yeah.
I mean, she will, even if she doesn't have I don't know whether she's still on here or not, but even if she doesn't have a client like lined up for a specific piece, I mean, she could show a piece that she just got in and say, hey, this is up for grabs, and, here's all the different ways that we could do it.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing, Kristen?
I'm laughing because of Gretchen's comment.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Guilty.
You sweet talk AI.
So it's true. And I'll get into that too a little bit. Okay.
I have to say something too. I'm sorry. Well, did you guys see at Christmas time, everybody and their brother and their sister, etc., were having these pictures of them in those pink, jumpsuits in front of the pink Christmas tree. Yeah, holding the lollipop or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was like. So there's a woman that I know from Facebook, or I know her in real life, but she's a Facebook friend, and I'm not saying anything else. But she's in love with this AI, and it's like reality check. I don't know whether you think that people believe that's the way you really look or not. Okay, I'm done. All right.
Yeah, it's like Hollywood, It's like Hollywood.
Yeah.
All right.
Hollywood.
So,
okay, Glenda said that she uses Gemini, and we mentioned that. What the heck is Gemini?
we talked about that, and we're gonna get. I think Crystal and I will get to that in just a couple more minutes. I just had a few more. Sorry, I got a big chocolate.
I see the tail.
Yes,
I know. Mara grew a tail.
You wag my tail.
It's AI.
Yeah.
Well, it's not AI generated, but maybe I should have an AI generated background that would hide that.
Right? Yeah.
So looking forward, like what AI will you unlock in the future is like my really quick, I just want to kind of quickly go through this, but if we need to go off on a sidebar, we can. Hyper personalized flip concepts. So, the AI can help us with that. Can be designed around the customer's favorite movie or a sports theme or maybe a hobby. We could even maybe use AI to prototype which we were just talking about, right? So, you have a tea cart, and the client says, well, I need this for, I don't know, I want to have this for my sister's wedding invitations, or when you come in and you sign the book. So maybe I want to have this for my sister's wedding, and the colors are purple and gray or something. And so then you would, give some prototypes of different colors and whatnot. And so then this is just, in the hyper personalized flip environment, we're talking about the art of possible. Like, these are the things that could be possible when I do my flip by, giving AI the parameters. And could you please take care of Oakley? Sorry, I'm asking my husband to take care of the dog. Okay. Now, any thoughts on that? I think people are already, in our audience, using that. I think Jenna uses that to help her customers see the art of possible. You've got this horrible looking thing, and then you say, hey, but here's what it could look like.
Yeah.
So, and I think Joanna Gaines has done a very good job of that in her show, Fixer Upper, the art of possible. Okay. Predictive pricing for marketplace listings. You kind of touched on that. What's selling in my area? And do you think that AI can access Facebook Marketplace? And, how fast can, that research be done compared to how fast it could work for me? Oh yeah, Jenna's on there. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. AI guided booth layout. So let's say that you wanted to, you either had a booth in a consignment store, or you were going to go to a show and you wanted a certain pieces shown in the best light at your show. And I'm not very good at this, so I literally did this. I took, hey, if I went to this craft show, I would take this piece, this piece, this piece, and I put all the pictures in, and I said, hey, give me the best demonstration that I could set up a booth at a craft show with these pieces. And it literally stacked and racked and stacked. And I was like, wow, that's better than I could have thought of. So anyway.
Crazy.
So, it's just another way of how AI can unlock what you're going to do next.
Yeah.
Throwing some ideas out there for you. Smart staging ideas based on buyer psychology, and then that would be AI analyzing buyer demographics and preferences. And these are things that are way over my head. I understand them, but
I can see how, because some people are really good with different aspects, with like going to the craft shows and making the vignettes and setting everything up, or some people are really good at the marketing, or some people are really good at, staging the furniture to sell it, or writing the description. So I could definitely see this being a great tool to kind of bridge the gap if you can't do all of those things, or you're not good at it.
Personalized staging recommendations. Again, we talked about that. And then predicting which features will drive interest for higher offers. So if I painted it yellow, bright yellow, is that going to give me a lot of offers? Or, maybe this muted color of the year, green or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so those are just some tools, and how are you going to, some ideas on how maybe you yourself can unlock AI in the future. Okay. Some real talk, real fast. What can AI not do? It can't sand or paint or haul furniture. Sorry. But someday maybe, I'll get a, who's the Star Trek character, Data? My friend said, if only they made men like Data. That's
the part I need the most help with.
Oh, let's see. And it can't replace your eye for that, that magic or the romance or the, the coloring or the shading or,
Yeah.
it has to be your eye. It cannot feel the story behind the piece. It can't relate that. It can't relate that feeling. And then it can't replace your personal charm, which is pretty
Yeah.
much everything else.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. So in the February challenge, some people may not have a firm grasp, or maybe they just want some more ideas on how they can use AI and not have to, go out and purchase an app. Some of us in the Flippin' Bunch have purchased apps. I have Bristol's AI. Levon, do you have an app? You have an AI app or an AI-ish?
Pixar.
Pixart I use a lot. Yeah.
Yep. And then Crystal, do you have Bristol's? You don't have
I
Bristol's.
don't have bristles yet. I haven't really been working on furniture too much lately, so I've been waiting.
And then Dar, you also have.
I have bristles, and I've been playing around with it, but now I'm going to try the Chat GPT, because that seems like the one where everybody's kind of gravitating towards. Plus, I still want to see what is in Canva.
Okay.
See if there's more, that I can do out of Canva. When you take a look at what is really facing all of us right now, there are so many AIs out there. Which one do you like? Which one meets your needs? Which one's easy to use? Which one are you going to use? And it's just going to take time. It's kind of just the same like when I was charge nurse back in the day, before we had computers and we had to write everything out. They brought the computers in, and it's like nobody wanted to touch that computer or do anything with it. Just put the horse blinders on, like, we don't want to see it, we don't want to use it. So I think we're going to have to, if we want to stay in the game, play with the AI.
Yeah. So hopefully I can change your mind about ChatGPT even this evening. So what I want to do here is share my screen. Let's see, I'm going to go down here. Yep, present. Share screen. Hang with me while where did all this stuff come from?
Gretchen says she loves the idea of Canva, but it's not friendly to her mind just yet.
Okay. All right.
I hear her. They got a lot on there, but
Okay,
I've been using it for years.
Yeah, same with my thumbnails and stuff. So this is just basically your internet, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So right now we have searched the web, and you can see right here this symbol. This is Copilot.
Okay.
Okay, and you also have up in your upper right-hand corner an icon that says Copilot.
Okay.
And then also at the bottom of your screen, if you have it tabbed, is also, if you have it tabbed at the bottom, which I do. I'm not sure on everybody's computer if it's automatically down there or not. But typically, I go right up here to chat, and you can see the window came open, and I have been in a wonderful conversation with CP. I have renamed CP. So when I enter a conversation with Copilot, I just say, "Hey, CP, how's it going today?" Okay, so I've been in a chat, and what I want to do is then go ahead and get out of it. I had some issues earlier about sharing my screen with uploading a PowerPoint. So I just asked it, "Hey, how do I do that?" And it showed me or gave me directions. So one of the things, and I left this up here, I could have cleared it, but I wanted you guys to see clearing or starting new conversations. You just come up here and click this, and you're going to create a new conversation. And so, and it goes right in. It knows me. I don't know how it knows me, but it does. And so then I my term of endearment is CP, so I always call it CP. So, so in doing this, we can say, "Hey, CP, good evening," and I always greet it because, and you may think that that is,
Weird.
Waste of time or whatever. But when I go in and I just go, "Hey, give me this, give me that, give me this," it just is plain, just here it is. But when I'm actually in a conversation with CP, it asks me how my evening's going. Am I having a calm or creative, chaotic or, deliciously creative? And anyway, so I want to say that what you train it when you're putting your input in, you're going to get back out. So it's almost like karma, if you want to think of it that way. So, it's asking me how I'm doing. Do I want to make some magical furniture? Because it's constantly learning. And a lot of times it'll, at the end of something, do you want to make this into a fantastic piece of furniture? And I'm asking it about, I don't know, the stock market or something, just off the wall. But it'll say, "Hey, do you want to convert this into a creative project?" That's because they use it a lot for furniture. So again, I'm saying that it is learning. It's constantly learning. So since I like the AI to come back at me in a more conversational way, I think I put it in this way. And my daughter was saying to me too, she said, "Whenever you use AI, do you find yourself saying thank you?" And I said, "Yeah, all the time." But, in just setting this up tonight, I kind of just realized that the way that I present, it comes back to me. So, so that's nice. Okay. So tonight I was just going to run real quick. How much time do I have? Okay. I got very short time. I'm going to run on. Let me just search the web real quick. What do I want? What do you guys want to see flip? Do you want to see a dresser?
Sure. Dresser sounds good.
DRESSER image pictures. Okay. What is it? The dresses. Sorry about that. My typing.
Woo! Nice dresses.
Dress.
She's trying to impress that AI.
Fixer upper or
For a bedroom.
Fixer upper image. Okay. Oh, I'm not getting a fixer upper image. Hold on. That's why I thought I better go to Facebook Marketplace, but I don't know. Here's one. And all I do is go and this is my snip.
Okay.
And I'll take the snip.
Yep. Okay.
And I'll copy it.
Okay.
And I will paste it in here. Okay. So what do we want to do with this dresser today? Do we want to paint it? Do we want to?
Let's make it pink.
What? Can you put maximalist in there? Will it do it with that word?
Yeah, pink maximalist.
Please show this dresser painted pink with a max style. We'll see how that comes out.
Okay. Suspense is killing me.
Yeah.
Drum roll.
And this is AI thinking.
Okay.
Yep. So the reason why I put that PowerPoint together at the very beginning of our discussion was because I know that sometimes AI does take a few minutes to think about creating the image, and then it takes a while. Now, while we're in here in chat, I prefer chat. It's free. CP. Copilot. I prefer Copilot over ChatGPT because ChatGPT tends to waste your time with images and then it times out. If that makes
Okay.
any sense.
Yeah, because you're only allowed so many, right?
Yep. And then it says, well, you can't access this until tomorrow at 2:00. But it
Oh.
also just bogs you down as far as time. It keeps asking redundant questions. I'm like, just do the mock-up. I don't care about all this other stuff. And then I find myself getting more angry at it. Whereas Copilot, we have a relationship where I say stuff nice and it says stuff nice to me. So
Okay. So the Copilot. Okay. So I
Oh,
don't
boy.
know where to find Copilot. Honestly, is it?
I see the icon down at the bottom of my computer.
Okay, I don't have it on mine.
well,
Then go into programs in your whole computer, and it should be alphabetized in there for you to click on. I would
Do you see
think.
where the search bar
Yeah,
is
I'm
at the
gonna try
bottom?
searching,
Like
yeah. Code.
right beside
Oh,
that
there it
is
is.
the
It popped right
Windows
up.
one. There you
Look it up. Okay. All right. So now I know how to use Copilot. So I just search it up.
So this is our maximalist piece here. They did all the background, the floor and the background.
Yeah.
Couldn't
It's
handle the
lovely.
piece of furniture.
But again, we weren't specific. We didn't say flowers or lines or
Okay.
black geometric shapes that, or
Do
whatever.
something a little bit more specific. Maybe some gold floral motifs
Floral.
or something with I don't know.
Romantic.
Yeah. Stripes. I don't know.
On the piece.
All those words in there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna just go kafooey.
On the piece. Stencils, molds. Yeah.
Create a mock-up.
That knows what a mold is. They'll send it back with all big hunks of mold growing on it.
Yeah.
Oh
Same color pink, or do we want to?
I don't know. Try something different. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe say soft pink.
Yes, soft pink. I like that.
Soft pink with maximized. What's a design? What's a genre?
I
I know. Steampunk.
Paisley.
There you go.
Yeah,
Steampunk.
there you go. Yeah, that sounds really sweet. Paisley.
I'm anxious to
Right.
see.
Pisley. Yeah, that's right. Paisley. Maximize Paisley print
Yeah.
for a baby's room.
Okay.
Okay, and then this will be the last one, but this kind of gives you an idea. And if I did another image, that would probably be about the third one, and then I would just kind of start it over because again,
Okay. It bogs down.
yeah, and you may see hints of the thing that you were doing before, like that one with the ice cream cones and stuff.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
so you just want to shut it down and restart it. And again, I say it gets bogged down. I was using it for coming up again with some ideas for my tea cart that I want to use. And it put a tea cart, not a teacup, what is it? A little tea kettle or whatever.
Hot.
Just
Tea
kind of
pot.
had it on there hanging in space. And I'm like, no. So I knew it was time to restart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
I can already tell it's different. Jeannie had some good ideas, Moroccan and Bohemian.
oh yeah. We should have,
Mhm.
yeah, we should have pulled some. I wanted to pull some ideas from the audience, and so anyway,
Yeah.
but we got into it, so that would have
Yeah.
been good too. And if we were running this for an hour and a half, we
I
probably
know.
would.
Where did the time go, you guys?
I know. This has been really fun and a
Yeah.
great presentation. I don't
Absolutely.
know whether I can, while we're waiting for that to come up, I'm going to try to put up our upcoming, well, it's coming up pretty good.
Yeah, that's really cute.
And it
though.
looks pretty, yeah.
Love CP. This is, gosh, I can't type this. This is
Cute.
Oh, you swooner, you.
You little flirt.
Oh, wow.
Ah,
Isn't that nice? I just
I
love
like it.
that.
I
It
like
looks
it.
This looks like a maybe raised paisley on the drawers.
yeah.
Yep.
Very cute. I like it.
And so this
Yeah.
doesn't do the work for you. You know, now you got to go out and find the paisley. Do you want to have it raised? Do you want to have those colors specifically? And if you went in and said, where can I get this paisley paper? Or if you didn't say this and you wanted to regenerate it, you just couldn't. So anyway, so this is me. I said, I'm in love.
That makes my circuit sparkle, Mara. Oh, CP is flirting right back at you.
I just named it CP and it knows that I'm talking to it. Because the other day I said something like, make this AI. I just know it knew it was me talking to it. So anyway, okay. So let's go back. And I'm going to close this. And
Do you want me to just remove it? Okay, you got it. Okay.
Yep. And we are back on. Okay, good.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got it drafted last time, and I'm telling you that this was making me nervous for the first. When Monday hit, I was like, "Oh, I gotta hit this really well." So
Well, you did an excellent job on this presentation.
You sure did.
I
Impressive.
hope everybody, my guess, my thing is, I hope everybody learned something. And now that we've been through this, do you feel like AI is still a Terminator, or are you more rosy?
I think I'm more rosy, but I'm still afraid one day it's gonna take my, I don't know, take my brain.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to depend on it a lot, but I think
Not
there are
today.
uses for it.
It is good though. Awesome. All right. This
So-
is our next unique antique challenge. AI Create My Flip. This one is hosted by me and Mara. So we just got the rundown here. Mara did this amazing presentation for us and showed us how to use Copilot. So it's going to basically be the same exact thing for any other, AI you use. If it's Google Gemini, you just Google Gemini in your search bar and it'll pop up and you click on it and you can just type in all of that too. But I think I'm definitely going to try the Copilot out for mine. And, that's how I'm going to kind of design my piece. So that's just basically what you do. You design your piece using AI and you try and, create it to match. It doesn't have to be exact, but, you just do what you can.
And
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah. And maybe you find a more creative way to use AI than what we've demonstrated. You may find, like, for instance, I'm using AI to do the headboard. So however you incorporate that. Now, obviously, the thing that we're probably going to be looking for is that use of, hey, I used these 3 things to design this X thing or whatever, but thinking outside the box, I also wrote my this with AI and whatever. I actually have a kind of a script that I've gone off of, and guess where it came from?
Let me guess. Your boyfriend.
CP wrote it for you.
He's got your back.
We'll call him Chad. Chad GPT.
Chad.
I love you, CP.
Hey, we're going to slip another challenge in there. This one is Be My Valentine, and it is hosted by the Flippin' Bunch, and it's
Yay.
February 7th. And you're going to either thrift or get from your stash something that you're going to make into a Valentine-inspired home decor piece.
I like it.
Thinking, what do I have in my stash?
You're really gonna like my stash.
Oh, I got so much. Oh. I'll
If
find
you want to be reminded when we go live, just text live to 814-515-4905, or you can always email us also at flippinbunch@gmail.com.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Mara. This was awesome.
This is
Now
so
I'm a little
good.
bit excited about doing that for a challenge, but
Yeah.
it's probably going to be a one and done. I don't know. We'll see.
You never know. Don't say
No.
never. Never
No,
say
there
never.
goes my brain right out my
Yeah. It
Yeah.
there
might.
goes my soul.
So when you do the challenge, you'll be like, I'm a Rosie or I'm a Terminator. At the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. Well,
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't want to run over too long. I really appreciate everybody who's been on and all the comments. I've been trying to read them and talk and guide everything, but I really want a little more audience participation at the end. And you know, if we ever just want to come back on and do this again, you know, leave a comment and say, hey, this was fun. I'd like to just do this, you know, online and just to, you know, maybe we have an extra 5 or 10 minutes and just get audience, hey, we want this or that. But I think you guys are going to find that you're going to do it on your own, that you don't really want to see it again. So just jump in there, if you haven't. Anyway, I don't want to take this too long, but I really do appreciate everybody being on tonight, and you know, your attention and your feedback and your comments have been wonderful. With that,
yeah, it was a fun episode
It
here.
was good. Great job. Yeah, for sure.
So, what's up next? What's next week?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Well,
who's
we
next.
are at, for rotation, I was the last one before we went on vacation, and I think, Crystal, you were before me, were you not?
I think so. I
So
don't
we're-
know. I don't
We're
know.
coming back
Don't
for
ask me.
rotation, where we're gonna start with Levon again.
All right. So
Is that right?
when's your guest coming on?
I'm not, she has not let me know
Okay.
yet, but that ought to be a fun one.
Okay.
I have not looked at her Etsy page yet, but she does a lot of smalls and she sells a lot of the stuff she makes. And if you would ever think of a person who is a maximalist who makes smalls, this is Dawn. When she works on her smalls, they are very, very intricate and very maximalist, and
Yeah,
that
they're
really
cute.
makes them sweet.
I watched the rabbit she made out of styrofoam. It was like, wow, you're kidding me.
I know.
Hey, I have an idea. So hopefully Dar and I are both going to get in the mail our package from Amy Howard and get the new modeling material that looks like wood and use acetone with.
Got some
Mara's
too.
raising her hand. You must
Mara
have it
got
already.
I didn't buy the wood, but I do have the wood clay, and
Okay.
That's great.
but I also purchased from Amy Howard the copycat. So
Okay.
if you guys are going to do the demo on the wood, I might do the demo on the copycat, which to me,
Yeah. So if our packages come in time, then that's what we'll be talking about next week.
Yeah. Nice. I
Right.
like it. I missed everybody. Missed you all.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
here we are back, and I can't believe a week is already gone out of this year. It's like
I know.
it was just New Year's Eve, and now
I know.
yep.
We're just getting older faster.
I know.
I don't want to get older.
Yeah, me either.
We really really does.
I
Okay.
think I'm already the senior member of the group.
I'm not too far behind you.
We both remember Rosie, so
I remember Rosie too. I used to
yeah,
watch.
but we saw it the first time around. You saw
Yeah,
the
that was-
reruns.
Yeah, mine was the reruns for sure. All right.
All
Well,
right, guys.
I guess we'll say bye for now until we
Yeah.
meet again.
Next
We'll
week.
see y'all next week. Love you guys.
Yep.
Bye.
Woo.